Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly. This is going to be a two-order combination considering the fact one of the knives that we got is same as what we got for Brian. But we got Kizer Hallow, that is a small fixed blade with mine is actually a coated blade, 10V, with the, I think they called it the jazzy version. I don't know how well it shows on here, but it's got like the purple and kind of the turquoise greenish, or what Blade Binge, that Brittany blue is what they call it. What is cool is the Kydex is the carbon fiber looking one. I'm not sure that it actually is carbon fiber, which I doubt. I think it just looks like it. I plan on taking this clip off, and if I remember correctly, this came, you know what, I think I took it out of my box. I don't think I left it in there. Of course, you get the normal stuff, a sticker, Kizer, but it came with a different clip that I left out in the living room. That's more of the pocket dropper clip on it. Though this one, I'm debating. I'll show you. I'll put that together later. I think I'm going to put a belt loop on it to use. Another country heard from. I'm either getting messages or somebody. I guess I'm just getting messages. But I haven't quite decided how I want to carry this just yet. But I probably will put a belt loop on it, and it'll be scout carried because it's small enough to do that. I think the whole knife itself is only like just over 6 inches long, and with the sheath maybe 7 at the most. But this will be an awesome scout carry size. But that one was mine. Brian, this is the clip. He already put his on there. This is the clip it also comes with, which is a good one for a pocket drop, because you can see where it'll retain it and hold it when you go to pull it out. But his was that, I forget what they called it, but it's the gray PVD coating. And it said it was supposed to be a coated blade, but you know, this is awful slick feeling. I'm wondering if what kind of coating this is. It said, I think it said PVD, but by gosh, I'm not going to scratch it to see. It almost reminds me of DLC coating. I'm not 100% sure on that. But that is, I think, gorgeous. So, he, of course, already has it set up. He did that last night because we got his in yesterday. Mine was the day before. He's he's been carrying a folder. He's been carrying a slip joint. He's been carrying usually a T-cal. There is a couple other that makes their way onto his scout carry, but 95% of the time it's a T-cal that he puts as scout carry. And then he's been doing a smaller knife, whether it's like this or if he has. I'm actually surprised he hasn't stolen my doodle yet, but I forget what. Jack Wolf, the Collusion, is a lot of times one that'll get pocket dropped for him, and he's planning on using that for that type of critter also. And then we also got this, which he's already told me he wants to do neck carry on this one, because this will be perfect to balance it when you're on your neck. But this is that small whiskey jack with another 10V with a coated blade, but he'll probably have me put a small lanyard on it. He'll have to decide which pattern he would like to do with that. That one might be decent. We'll have to look and see. But that one he already said he's wanting to make it as a neck knife. And then I got myself for I left it over on the other side. A lovely member of the community that I made a trade with excuse me, I'm fighting over being sick. He shipwrecked this brass Zippo himself, and he gave this to me as a thank you or a gift. I don't know why people give me stuff. I'm grumpy, but you know, it's was a brand new lighter that he did up and gave to me. But I use butane, and I always have. And another country heard from. Missing child. Lord have mercy. I have literally probably 8 lighters floating around me at any time. This one's over in a different area because I need to refill it. Because with me cutting and singeing, I go through the fluid pretty quick in them. Let's see if there's another one. But I like the butane because it does a high flame, and I can do them quick and go through them. So I picked this up to put this insert in my Zippo. They also make, if you're not aware, they also make bit drivers that you can put in a Zippo. So if you wanted to have that set up and have it be a bit driver, it's kind of, I think it would be kind of an awkward bit driver with the shape, but hey, you do you. But you figure if you do the bit driver, you could have the lighter set up and then have the bit driver portion separate. And you can swap it out if you need to and carry both of them in your to-go bag. That's a thought. But personally, I'd probably just buy another Zippo and have them set up in there. Because you can get ones, if you don't want to spend the money on expensive ones, you can buy relatively cheap ones for like 10 or 11 bucks. And I think the insert bit drivers and this are $15, $17, $18 a piece, give or take. Depends on where you get them and whether or not they have them on sale. So just a thought. But I'm going to load this up, and this is going to go, it's going to be one that gets used quite quickly. Actually, this one might go over where I cut and singe my paracord when I'm measuring the cord out to make my different items. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Kizer, Hallows, Whiskey Jacks. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. These look like pretty awesome little fixed blades. You guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.